Welcome to OCA, a special podcast for special people. Our mission is for OCA to enable individuals and families with autism or other disabilities the opportunity to maximize their abilities. Over the past 15 years, we have grown from an idea to a full community of professionals serving the Central Florida community. We're excited to share our favorite memories, tips, and experiences with you. And we hope to inspire you to get involved too. Ready to get started? Let's dive in.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Margaret, COO of OCA, and I'm so glad you're back for another episode. Today, I am joined by a special guest, our therapy lead, Maggie. Welcome, Maggie.
Hi, thank you.
Maggie has been with us for many years. In 2017, a young Maggie came to summer camp on a break from school and was an excellent summer camp staff, went back, finished her undergrad, and then decided that she really needed to come back to OCA. So why don't you tell the listeners a little bit about what you do here now?
So I recently became a assistant behavior analyst, and I am in charge of the therapy, like all over the RBTs, doing the social skills for a lot of the adults, and some direct therapy.
So just for those that are listening, Maggie's selling herself short because she worked really hard to become a registered behavior technician and then decided to take on the journey to become a board certified assistant behavior analyst, which required a year of study and supervision and doing the test. So that's a big deal. So we're really proud of her. So why did you decide to do that at OCA? Why did you decide OCA was your place?
So, I'm originally from Kansas City, Missouri, not the Kansas side. And I had worked at a psych hospital for adolescents, was not enjoying my time there. In the middle of COVID, called Sylvia and wanted to just leave Kansas City. So, called Sylvia. She told me there was not a position for me, but I could volunteer. And I said, say less, moved down 2 weeks later. And so the plan was, originally I had planned to get my RBT and just stop there. For the future, my big goal is to have like a overnight summer camp for kids of all abilities, so that parents can, traveling sometimes with kids with restrictive needs it's not easy to do like vacations, and parents, it's a lot of work. So that's the end goal. But to stop as an RBT, and then, after talking with Margaret a lot, moving up, there's a lot of growth that you can do within yourself, and I just was up for the challenge.
So why did you choose OCA over all the other places that you could work here in Central Florida as a behavior technician?
Even this summer, the one summer that I was down here, OCA has a really strong support system. I've had a lot of different jobs, and I have never been at an organization that is so supportive of all your dreams, where they push you to a point where even if you fail, they don't make you feel small about it, and there's no humility with it. It's just, we are here 100% to support you in your everyday needs of work and life. And I just really appreciate that, because there's lots of jobs where it's all about money, or it's about, just being there during the day. But OCA really does go above and beyond, and people don't see that.
So you've done a lot with our social skills program, bringing it back post-COVID. What's your favorite part about our social skills program at OCA?
The interactions. I am super high energy. I love to make a big scene about things, and I really just like the joy on their faces to have somewhere to go on a weekend, or taking them to a place that their families couldn't take them to. Seeing the pure joy.
So what is a lesson that this job has taught you that you think everyone should learn at some point in their life?
Sometimes you have to take a step back to really move forward in life. not even just in life, but in your day-to-day, there's lots of times that I've been frustrated about, I don't feel like I'm making progress, but you won't see the progress right away. And so there has been lots of times that I have broken down because I feel like I'm not moving forward in my life the way I thought it would be. And you do just have to take a couple steps back. Like moving down to Florida was a big pay cut, a big step back, but now I'm like way happier than I ever could have been anywhere else, even in the same city as my family. But I had to take that step back, and I think it's hard because people always think about the trajectory of going upwards, but it's not always upwards. There's going to be hills.
Yeah, I think it's really important that we've talked about this before. At OCA, we measure success differently, and that's not just for our participants, it's also for our staff. And one of our core values is teamwork. So we always want to help each individual reach their potential by supporting them. So I'm really glad that you brought that up. So what's your favorite memory of OCA so far?
Oh my gosh. Oh, ever? Like including that summer?
Yes, absolutely.
I have no idea. There's every single day here is so different.
That's true.
I really don't know that there's just one.
But that's an okay answer.
Every day here is truly an experience.
That's right. Well, thank you so much to Maggie for joining us today, and thank you for tuning into this week's episode. If you have a question for Maggie or any of our staff, send us an email at information@gooca.org. If you want to find out more about OCA, log on to gooca.org, follow us on Instagram at OCA4U, and follow us on Facebook at OCA, a special place for special needs. To donate, head to OCAgiving.org, and to make a free and immediate impact, leave a review of our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share it with a friend. See you again soon for another episode of OCA, a special podcast for special people.
Welcome to OCA, a special podcast for special people. Our mission is for OCA to enable